Welcome back to my reviews of the Beast Wars ongoing comic book series. We are now on to the 8th issue of this series. This issue picks up where the last one left off, with Black Arachnia having infiltrated the Axalon and taken out Cheetor. The other Maximals hurry to investigate, where they find Cheetor all webbed up. They free him and begin to search the base for the intruder. Meanwhile, Black Arachnia is in one of the Maximals' laboratories, accessing their database. She begins downloading it, but when she realizes that it'll take too long, she changes her priority and begins uploading the code that turned her into a Predacon to the other pods in orbit.
This is bad. Very bad!
She gets to just over 50% when she is discovered by Rhinox and her connection is severed. She smashes some buttons, causing the pods to break orbit. And Black Arachnia escapes as Rhinox relays the bad news to Optimus. The other Maximals race to the armory, as they believe that is where their intruder will be headed. And I must say, I like the use of crossing the panel boundaries to give the characters more depth and speed. It reminds me of those 3D GIFs. Or are they GIFs? Although this is obviously less effective because it's just a still image. I also like how Dinobot body checks Cheetor. Well, I actually don't like that part. Poor kitty. But I do like how Rat Trap says, once a Predacon, always a Predacon. That definitely sounds like something that he would say in the cartoon.
I tried to tell you, once a pred, always a pred.
But of course, Dinobot wasn't actually trying to hurt Cheetor, he was trying to save him and prevent him from hitting a tripwire and blowing them all up. But speaking of explosions, Black Arachnia blows a hole in the ship and escapes. Cheetor chases after her, and I must say, I appreciate the POV of Cheetor racing after her. For one, I think it really works at conveying Cheetor's speed. And two, it's definitely the sort of thing that Mainframe wouldn't shy away from doing occasionally in the cartoon. Plus, there are no speech bubbles in this whole page, so it's one less page for me to Photoshop. So Cheetor and Black Arachnia mix it up for a bit. Interestingly, we see Cheetor use both his original gut gun and his Kingdom Tail Whip weapon. But Black Arachnia tricks Cheetor and gets away.
Don't cats ever get tired of being stupid?
A little later, Rhinox breaks the news to the crew that Black Arachnia only managed to steal 10% of their database, but she corrupted half of the protoforms, turning them into Predacons. What's more, they have no idea which they will be until they open them. Optimus blames himself for sitting idle, rather than attacking the Predacons. But it seems that his attitude may change. Perhaps we'll see some guerrilla warfare in the next issue? Meanwhile, on board the dark side, we see Waspinator sleeping with a little teddy bear. Aww, so cute! So, Megatron has a rubber ducky, and Waspinator has a teddy bear. Aww! Now I need an accessory pack for the Kingdom figures that'll give us a rubber ducky for Megatron, a teddy bear for Waspinator, and whatever other cute plush animals the other Predacons may have. What do you think the other Predacons do have? Actually, you know how there's Quackles, the rubber ducky Bot-Bot? Isn't there a teddy bear Bot-Bot too? Yes, there is! Cuddle Wuddle! Aw, so cute! And he's one of the few Bot-Bots that I actually own. So now, when I eventually get Kingdom Waspinator, I can give him to him, and he'll have his teddy bear. Aww. Also, why is Waspinator sleeping in the hallway? Doesn't he have his own room? Poor Waspinator. But anyways, Black Arachnia and Tarantulas finally meet. And unlike how he intended, Black Arachnia is not totally subservient to him, Tarantulas even commanding her to bow to him and calling her his slave. To which she gives him a well-deserved, swift kick straight in the crotch. Black Arachnia states that that part of his code didn't go through. So that makes me wonder, if Black Arachnia used a copy of the code that she received to infect the other pods, perhaps not all hope is lost. Perhaps some of the new Predacons are not totally loyal to their new faction, and could be persuaded to rejoin the Maximals. After all, this is Black Arachnia, and we know from the show that she eventually joins the Maximals herself. So who knows? I guess we'll have to keep reading to see. And yeah, that is basically the end of this issue. Black Arachnia sabotages the Maximals and joins the Predacons. Now I wonder what will become of the stasis pods. Will they all land at once? That will certainly cause a lot of chaos. But if they all self-activate, like Black Arachnia did, then wouldn't that mean we'll have a ton of new Maximals and Predacons arriving soon? Probably some will cross paths with each other and fight. Either way, the next issue should be very interesting, which will be titled Skuld on Her Own. I wonder what that one will be about. And I wonder how she'll get along with the new Predacon Fembot in the house. Will they be besties like I hoped? Will Black Arachnia put Terrorsaur in his place like she did with Tarantulas? Or, as the next issue's title implies, will Skuld find herself dejected by the Predacons with Black Arachnia's arrival? Again, we'll have to find out next month. For now, let me know what you thought of this latest issue of Beast Wars down in the comments. Remember to like, subscribe, ring the bell, and do all that other fun stuff. And I'll see you back here next month for Beast Wars issue 9. See you then!